Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Today I'm going to be reviewing from Morrisons on 2 for £4 deal. Founders Rubaeus, which is a pure raspberry ale. 5.7%, an IBU rating of 15, not that I know what that means really, and a rate beer rating of 96, whatever that means. Year-round availability, never seen it before. Although I looked on other YouTube reviewers, and it's obviously been out a few years because the first review was from 5 years ago. But first time for me, I do apologise, white fingers. So let's crack it open. So I have read the reviews, comments from people about this chuffing webcam, and I'm not happy myself about it. So I have been trying. I'm going to run out of charge. Let's have a look. 15%. I have been trying to sort out using a phone as a webcam because the phones, let's be fair, my phone was a much better webcam than this webcam here. So, and it's full HD as well, which is surprising. And certainly the microphone aspect of it leaves somewhat to be desired. I mean, I'm looking on the screen now, it doesn't look bad. Not that I really like looking at myself, God, I hate reflections in the mirror. The person inside of me doesn't look like the person on the outside, I'm sure. So look at this, 5.7%. It's got what you need in a fruit beer, and that is strength. I was going to say bollocks, but no, keeping it clean, I'm just going to say strength. Lovely raspberry colour to it. Look at that, clear as a bell. A white head, just tad off white head. Pinky red colour to it. Lovely. On the aroma then. Alcohol on the aroma with raspberries in the background. But they are definitely there. You'll be pleased to know. I do love my fruit beers. I do think Fruity is the champion of fruit beers. Although Brew Firm make a cherry beer, a homebrew cherry beer, and that, when brewed stronger, is something to behold. I don't think I've got any bottles left. I had a bottle of something last night and I couldn't quite make out what it was, but it was strong and nice. And by God, did I have bad guts today? I don't know if anybody else suffers from this with real ales and especially homebrew. You have a few. Next day, you're farting and they stink. We're on this job today, and the job was not a pleasant job by no means. And I dropped my guts, as you do. Proud to say it, one must expel air. And it's not like dog shit. I'm not joking. And then I'm thinking, oh my God, it was absolutely vile. Could taste it. And so I actually worked downwind, so they did get it a bit later, because we were taking the mickey out of each other's. And there's a time the three people I work with, one of them, two of them, I get on with them, but I've got this feeling they don't like me, and that's fair play. Can't all like each other's in life. I've been lucky in my gardening background that I've worked at a time when gardening mattered, at a time when we won massive awards. And I think I think there might be some resentment. There may not be, but it comes across as that. But anyway, today they're taking the mickey out of me for doing beer reviews. Because hey, you're drinking again, drinking wine, and I'm absolutely throwing it back. And I can be an absolute evil get, and that's when I'm sober. And the mickey taking, this taking, whatever, was absolutely unbelievable, And luckily, everyone's quite human about it, because if that was in a pub and you'd have a drink, they'd be battering each other's. But it was brilliant, and it made a good day. And I come away from the day actually feeling refreshed, even though the work was disgustingly horrible. The day we came away refreshed, and it was amazing. So let's give this a taste. So, raspberries. That's what it's all about. There's nothing else. You're not tasting anything else. And I like it because I got a hit of sweetness. I got the tart, but not too tart, because I do feel that some of today's beers are that tart that it's. But there is a market for those beers. There's a market for beers that are so hoppy that that it blows your head. There's a market for dark beers, and like anything in life, there's a niche. As beer reviewers, you know, uh, uniqueness is certainly a thing. You don't all want to be the two of you or three of you chatting to a camera and all being very PC. You need the odd reviewer who absolutely tells it as it is. I try to be positive about my reviews, and on the whole, I've not come across too many beers that have actually been disgusting. There are a few, mind you. This fella, oh, I'm loving this. .7%. I'm reading, but don't taste like a 5.7%. It's like that beer I reviewed earlier. Bad Company's 06018, and it was 7.4%. And it was only afterwards, when I was up the ladder painting, that I felt it. I'm up there, bloody hell. And I ended up putting the tin of paint on a shelf that I've just painted. It just didn't go down well, Then I had to hold it all the way around the room until I got to another shelf which was dry to put the tin on to try and get rid of the paint off the bottom of the tin. So, lovely. Nice sweetness, very refreshing on the palate, very refreshing. And that little bit of tartness that you'd expect from a fruit beer, So, did I already say? Yeah, I'm trying to sort out this webcam issue. So I'm trying to get my phone to connect. And my phone is a Nokia. And I'm not sure Nokias are that good with some of the apps. I've got an old Samsung phone. I'm going to try and use that as a webcam phone and get rid of this webcam and just use my phone via apps and, try and get it sorted and try and get the quality increased. Because I've done video reviews with my Samsung and they were decent. So I presume if I do it again, my son's birthday soon, and little does he know he's getting a brand new phone for his birthday. So that pleases him, and I get my old phone back. It's not the greatest phone, but it does what I need it to do. Some of the Nokia phones don't have all the apps on and all the hardware inside, which is a bit surprising. This is a great little phone, as you can see. I use it. There you go. You see it? Is it showing up? Yeah, somewhat. And I use it to get a little bit of information sometimes, because obviously you know everything. I don't know everything. I don't know many people that do, Although I know a couple of people in my life who think they do, but let's not go down that road. Get told off. So, Morrisons, only supermarket I've seen this in. I got this in Morrisons, Bulwell in Nottingham. Around about £2.45 a can, two for £4 deal. Well worth getting on the £4 deal, in that case. Yeah, very nice. Is it a Fruity beater? Not sure. Fruity is only something like 4% as well. So this is down the Raggy Avenue, where I like a fruity beer. But I can't get the strength. I don't know what's up with me, whether the strength's coming later, which is a bit. I'd rather get the strength straight away. But hey, these things happen. And just recently, I've had one good beer after another, and this again is a quality beer. Not top 10 material, sadly, but very nice fruit beer. You don't get a lot of fruit beers, so it's nice to have one. I'd love to make a rhubarb and ginger beer out, but I haven't got the brewing skills for that. I can mess about with kids, but that might be a bit beyond me. I mean, what would you add rhubarb and ginger to? If you had got the raw ingredients, would you? Someone's just commented. Would you add it to a stout? Or would you add it to a light beer kit? Something. Wouldn't add it to a ginger beer because the ginger would outshine the rhubarb by some way. But maybe a lighter, or maybe even a lager, rhubarb and ginger lager. Something for the future. I've got my rhubarb growing on the front garden, and I'll buy the ginger root. And one day soon, I'll either do a rhubarb and ginger wine, or as a homebrew, or a rhubarb and ginger, maybe a bitter, or a lager. We'll see. So, absolutely love that. Pinky red in colour, no head. Typical fruit beer, raspberry on the nose, but you could smell the alcohol before you could smell the raspberry. A bit faint in the background. Certainly raspberry on the taste. And as it says on the website, there's a blend of sweetness, tartness, and it's refreshing. It does exactly what it says on the tin. As for the tin itself, a very colourful tin. And again, we really do need to be. I mean, obviously it's a raspberry ale, so it's going to be raspberry. But with some of these that you don't know what you're buying until you get it home and crack it open. We need that see, taste, and smell. Makes sense. Out of 5, then, it was goody. It wasn't quite top notch, but I liked it. Liked it very much. Out of 5. I'm going to give it another 4.4 out of 5. That's 2 on the road tonight, 4.4s. Yeah, very nice ale. I'd like to have it on keg, though, and a bit stronger. But that's just me. That's just the alcoholic coming out. Thanks for watching. And now it's that time of the night where I click on end stream and nothing happens. But tonight, it might just happen. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Or maybe not. It's not moving. Oh God, I can see. I've got a bar across my face. And